treating a high turbidity water is a very big challenge because treating turbidity need a lot of chemicals. When we go to a traditional treatment, people use coagulation, and which is consuming a lot of chemicals. And most of the time, treatment goes in a very manual mode, where people depend on operators who add the chemicals and wait for the settling time, then do the filtration through a clarifier or any other means of treatment. So what happens is, when there's a change in feed water turbidity, the operator doesn't adjust the system according to the feed water conditions. So that result a poor clarity in water after the treatment. So this is becoming an issue in many of the industries where the high turbidity water is treated. There are a lot of solutions for that. What Alantech does is, we does the turbidity treatment in a fully automated way, where starting from dosing the chemicals according to the turbidity of the infeed water, then settling time controlled by a automatic timer, then a filtration system which control the backwash and rinsing automatically, either by time or by the pressure built in the system. So what happens after that, when turbidity increases, the sensor already senses the turbidity is high in the feed water, then it gives a signal to the dosing system. The dosing system adjusts the dosing of chemicals according to the turbidity feedback we are getting from the sensor. Then, according to the turbidity, you'll also need maybe a higher settling time or longer settling time to make sure the frogs or the coagulant is properly mixed and generated the sludge which can be easily filtered. What happens in the filter? We normally control the filter by the pressure and the feed and the outlet. So there is a differential pressure always built in the system. Feed, you normally give a certain pressure to build the velocity which can support the filtration inside the system. When you give a certain pressure, and as the turbidity matters, the flogs and the turbid matter settle in the time, the back pressure increases and your outlet pressure normally goes down. So when you're giving a pressure in the feed and you're getting a pressure in the outlet, that is not always constant. There is always a difference towards the end of the filter cycle. So we monitor the feed pressure and outlet pressure, and we put a certain parameters where it is monitored and trigger the backwash once there is a certain limit reached. So what happens is, the longer normally when your filter is blocked and you are having longer cycle time for filtration, your filtrate quality becoming very poor because channeling will happen. So according to our system, the channeling is 100% eliminated. So we can have the right filtration quality and the filtrate quality also will be very clean. So this way, automating the complete turbidity treatment gives you complete control over the system and eliminate all the uncertainties, whether it is a feed quality or as a filtration type or as a backwash type or backwash quality. All these uncertainties are eliminated.